All right, y'all. So this is the outfit that sparked all the controversy. But was it the outfit really, or is it the stance, the look as though it's in the same location, the exact same purse? There's a lot of similarities going on here that have people talking right now. So here is what happened yesterday. We talked about this and we're kind of like, well, what happened here? Because Mia is being called out by this model, Sophie O'Neil. And basically, Sophie's like, yo, did you just snatch my body and put your face on it, girl? Like, did you do that? So here's what happened. This is the original. This is Sophie O'Neil, the model. And for clarity's sake, you can actually go back to her post. This post was made on September 17th of 2025. Okay. And so Mia's post was made, I think either this weekend or last week. So you go down the rabbit hole, obviously. Sophie calls out Mia. She says, superimposing yourself onto my picture. The world is a very scary place these days. This is just sad. Then it goes on further. She actually commented under Mia's post and says, please, can you remove the picture of me with your head on it? Thanks. Okay, so Sophie is calling Mia out. And if you look, I mean, the backgrounds kind of look similar in these photos, almost, but not quite, I would say. But the stance is definitely the same. The shape is a little bit different. All right, so let's figure in how Tammy Roman gets here. Now, Sophie does have a lot more two other photos on her carousel with this same dress on. So that all happened, right? And then on the Gworls Are Fighting page, you can see that Mia has commented and said, fake news, legal notice has been emailed. Thank you, loves. All right, so we talked about this, but let's get into how Tammy fits into this. Okay. Tammy hopped on in the chat and is like, can we all just agree that Sophie O'Neil's body is T? I put my face on it too. So here's Tammy in the same dress, the same stance, the same purse. All of it is given the same energy. And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, Tammy, you are completely diabolical for this. This is wild because the internet is already assuming that either Mia allegedly used Sophie's photo as maybe a reference for her own photo, or the AI may have pulled in the reference and maybe Mia simply prompted it, or Mia's someone who works for Mia's social maybe prompted the AI, allegedly, potentially, we don't know, to give her, but in a white dress. Maybe that was the look. Maybe that was the assignment. We don't really know. But the fact of the matter is, Tammy not really exposes, but really kind of just clarifies the fact that exactly what we said was that you could easily create this with AI and replicate this look. Okay. So here is the thing. Mia then posts this and she's like, never needed clout. My name carries enough weight on its own. The blueprint doesn't need permission to recognize itself. Let me guess. What's her name has a photo sitting down inside the restaurant too. Then she posts, don't chase clout, chase clarity. That's what converts. However, the people in the comments are a little skeptical. Okay. The comments are a little bit skeptical. Someone says she can't be serious. You literally have the woman's purse and background, and you're holding the purse exactly the same way. She just used AI to create another image. This is sad. Just say, my bad. Okay. Someone else says they both AI, Mia girl. You have 6 fingers on your hand that's holding the purse. Y'all know AI hasn't mastered the fingers yet. Someone else says, so y'all was at the same place with the same dress, bag, jewelry, and hand placement? Okay. Somebody else says, y'all saying Mia photo is AI, but I'm looking at the other girl's photo like, is this real? It looks sus. Now, what I will say is that this particular model allegedly has done a TikTok get ready with me showcasing this outfit. Someone else says, zoom in, y'all, on the people in the back. This is AI. Now, someone else says the AI app generated the same pic for both of them. Again, you could go down the rabbit hole with this. What I will say is, you know, in this instance, I think it would have probably just been better to maybe take the photo down and just kind of keep it pushing. Because I think this post right here didn't necessarily do Mia any favors. No, granted, she looks amazing. Mia has a great body. Mia is gorgeous, but I don't know that she needed to post this because it was just going to make people a lot more cynical that this is further use of AI and that you're using an AI image to clarify that you didn't use AI. That is what the people believe. Okay. Now, that may not matter. That may not matter to her or her team or whomever posted the photo. Because at the end of the day, it's all content. But I think that the concern for the model is that, listen, this is me, my body, my work. If perhaps the AI pulled this information in, that's something that they do need to know. And I will say this to Mia's credit, there are a lot of business owners and founders who are using AI and creators in general who are using AI to actually basically put themselves in photo shoots and nice backgrounds and backdrops so that they can have the continuous churn of content. Now, I don't know for certain that that's what Mia did, but this would be the best educated guess as to what actually has happened here. I want to know what you guys think, though. I know we talked about this in our live, but we have this new added element of Tammy Roman here that just honestly, it just takes the whole situation to another level. And my wonder is this going to become a challenge? Are we going to see a lot more people doing the Sophie O'Neil challenge? And furthermore, is this just going to do more for Sophie than it is for anybody else? Because now her name, who I did not even know, is at the top of everybody's lips when it comes to this particular photo. Okay. If you got Tammy Roman hopping on it, listen, about I about passed out crying, laughing, looking at this photo with Tammy. Like she just gets it. And I just was in my mind, I was like, at the end of the day, who wore it best? Tammy, Mia, or Sophie? Y'all let us know in the comment section down below. I want to see what you guys think. I mean, they all look great in my opinion, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just curious. Y'all let a brother know. All right, y'all. With that being said, make sure you guys keep it locked to the channel. Like this video if you like reality TV related content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And of course, as always, I've got to tell you guys our Faceless content course is in the description down below, and it will be pinned in the very first comment. What this is an opportunity for you to learn how to create faceless content. I started doing this back in 2020. I shortly realized after doing this in 2019 when I first started, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need something else while I something else that's working for me while I travel. Y'all, it turned into something crazy. I didn't even know how that thing would grow and then what I would do next as a result. So for me, what I tell people to do is start one channel and then do another one and then do another one. But I go through all of this step by step for you in the course. And what you get is tutorials. You get step by step walkthroughs of me showing you how to create the content. I actually show you in real time. And some of these content formats, you can be creating them in less than 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, y'all, 5 to 10 minutes. So when I tell you the ability to create content and not show your face is real. I mean, you can snatch that body and you can snatch that face faster than Tammy could recreate this photo. Boom. There you go. Make sure you guys keep it locked for the next video, and I will, of course, catch you in the next one.